Welcome to Tutorial 1, Introducing Mahara, which is part of a series of Introduction to the Mahara space. I'm going to be introducing you to Mahara at the site www.portfoliocommunities.com, which does provide users free Mahara accounts. And as you can see here, that there are possibilities for students, teachers, institutions, and businesses to use these Mahara accounts. It is owned by a company, and that company does provide commercial support and services as well for a fee. If you do want a Mahara account, you can go to this site and register to receive a username and password. I have done that, so I'm going to put in my username and my password. And log in. And what you see here is what's called the dashboard. And this is a standard item in Mahara. It really is your jumping off point into the rest of Mahara. It will look different depending on which Mahara site you are using. In this particular one, there are some nice icons that you can click on to do some of the more standard things within Mahara. For example, updating your profile, and we'll talk about profile in a minute. You can upload files. Within Mahara, you can create a resume, and you can also publish a journal. The portfolios within Mahara are actually called pages, and you can click on the pages here in order to set up page or work with your pages. And a real powerful thing about Mahara is the community that you have within Mahara. And so you can also within Mahara find friends, join groups, and have discussions. And you can also control your privacy, and what that is a way to identify who can see your pages that you have created over here. In addition to the dashboard, there are these three items here which contain what we talked about below, as well as some other options. Content really are your files that you would be uploading here, and also your profile information. The portfolio are your pages, and groups would be finding friends as well as joining groups. And we'll be going through these in more detail in later tutorials. In a dashboard, you will have your name there, and we will click on that also in a little while to show you your profile. It will show you what groups you are in. It will tell you what online uses there are. At the moment, there is just me. And there usually are a list of resources here that are dependent on what the administrator of the site has made available. In addition, there is a settings up here, and we will talk about that also in a later tutorial. And you can also search for users on this particular site right in that corner section there. But for now, I'm going to click on my name, and that will bring me to my profile, which is also a very critical space and common space in Mahara. And I've put a few things in my profile already. I've put a little bit of information about me. It tells what pages I have, at the moment just one page, what groups I belong to. And also I've had added to my profile items from my journal. There's another section in here which I have removed, but is very common in the profile, which will list your friends. But I didn't have permission from my friends to show them in this tutorial, so I don't have that in there, but that is a common thing. And underneath each of the friends' names, friends' icons or pictures, there is their name that you can click on to get their profile page. So it's similarities to Facebook and being able to connect with friends in an easy way. And also similar to Facebook, there is a wall where people can post things for you, and those posts would be shown underneath here. And I can type something in the wall as well that would show later, and I can post, and then what shows up down there. So this is a simple profile. There are other things you can do in your profile that I will talk about in a later tutorial. The other important thing about Mahara is navigation, and you can always click on the Mahara in this left-hand corner in order to return to your dashboard, which is great because, as I said, that's a jumping off point. Or you can move your mouse over and see that you can also choose any of these other areas if you wanted to go immediately to them. Or you can log out, which is what I'll do right now because this is the end of the first tutorial.